His distinctive golden eyes swept the long counter, clearly in search of something. Dessert. It had to be something in the display counter fridge. The black tuxedo he wore had to be cut with specificity of each inch of his frame. The skin of his russet head glistened under the ceiling lights. He stood with one hand in his pocket, revealing the details of the crisp white dress shirt beneath the jacket. The man wasn't particularly tall, but his presence was vast and commanding, introducing him without words. He began his stride toward the counter, and what a graceful one it was. His confidence was clear to me already. I watched fixedly when his regard swung up and landed on me. There was a slight stumble in his smooth gait. His expression was flat, but eyes alive when they fastened onto me. His skin was roasted almond. You know, the outside of the nut? No, tan. Maybe the color of a paper bag. I couldn't decide. He was definitely light-skinned, but with rich olive undertone. He arrived at the counter, and I had to tell myself to snap out of it. I needed to get out of here and not melt in my shoes at the sight of a stranger. Possibly a lost stranger, an incredibly, impossibly good-looking lost stranger. Ha! My pitch was too high. I cleared my throat and attempted again, so caught up in trying to count the colors in his irises when I breathed. How can I help you? Under those dense, unruly brows, I finally counted 4. A dark brown perimeter enclosing a hue of green, then yellow, and an impossible orange before a speck of black at the mecca of the iris. I'd never seen such exoticism in my life. Tangerine hair sprouted from his face, trimmed into a meticulous 5 o'clock shadow. Friggin' orange facial hair that wasn't dyed. That tangerine against russet skin made his beauty otherworldly. When his eyes settled on me at a closer proximity, I watched his full lips part as his tongue swiped to the inner lining of his bottom lip, back and forth. He wasn't hurried with his response. He just gaped at me. Seconds felt like extended minutes, and I quickly grew self-conscious. Around me, I could feel bodies briskly moving, but couldn't shift my eyes away from him. I'm looking for sweet potato pie. His words fell effortlessly and with self-possessed pacing. Before I could find the words to reply, quick clacking steps our way stole my attention. My regard shifted to a tiny woman wearing a red flowing ball gown as she ambled to his side, her creamy, bountiful breasts spilling over the bustier. Her sky-blue eyes peered over to him timidly, then shot over to me. She didn't speak, and he didn't regard her. His eyes were stapled to me, lips still ajar, tongue still brushing the inside of his bottom lip. Oh, I got it.